ASMR. What's good, Nayo Nation? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, what's good? What are you doing? What's up? Before we get into this video, you guys already know the drill, okay? I'm gonna need you guys to hit that little bell somewhere here so you can be part of the notification squad. And I'm gonna need you to go follow us on our social media platforms at neorapetsoa on all social media platforms and
at THABEMAKIBELO on all social media platforms.
There we go. So as you guys can tell from the title of this video, today we are going to be doing a kasi food mukbang. Okay, we have, like, it's so difficult to show you. We have spatos and chips and like stuffed with a lot of stuff inside. And then for dessert, we have go-slows and pop shots. And then obviously we have cool drink and juice because I don't drink cool drink. So yeah, so for those of you that don't know, spatos is basically a South African cuisine, a South African township kasi cuisine, and it's like bread stuffed with chips and acha and bologna and Russian and special and it's just an amazing concoction of food. And then obviously we have slap chips on the side, and then yeah. And as you guys can tell from the title of this video, today is the first episode of the nation's perspective, okay? And this is basically where we get to hear all the things that the Neo Nation is going through, and I get to have a special guest with me. And who else to have on the first episode than my amazing lover dove, okay? And we are going to be giving you guys advice on basically what we would do or how we think you should go about the situation. So yeah, this is the first episode. I'm excited for many more, and please do tell me if you guys like the first episode and if you guys would like me to carry on with the series. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. My cousin is dating our uncle. My cousin is dating our uncle. No one knows except for me. Must I tell the fiance?
Keep it in the family. I got all my sisters and me. We are family.
Yo. I really don't even know what to say to you, because I want to say tell
the fiance,
but also is it a black cousin? Damn it.
My cousin is a
what's that? Tell your mom, tell an adult. Don't be the one that goes to tell the adult. Do you understand? And then that adult will sort it out. Yeah. Because you know? If someone makes you happier than the person you're with, how do you act about the situation? I relate to this because I've once been in a predicament like this. Not now, but I was once upon a time.
I was about to be like, why are you with someone?
Let's start again.
I was about to be like, why are you with someone that doesn't make you happy? Then I remembered, what if you met that person like a year
and they made you happy then, but then somebody else is making you happier now?
Happier.
In my personal opinion, I think you should discover what it is about your partner that doesn't make you as happy as it did in the beginning, and then speak to them about that. It's very important, because sometimes in a relationship you get comfortable naturally. So like, you know, so I think speak to him about it, whatever you feel is lacking, and try to work on it first before you jump onto the next person and stuff, because now you find that person's making you happy now. Exactly. My ex bought me a promise ring last year for my birthday. We broke up this year. What should I do with it? Rekisa, love. Sell it. Make money. Make money over it. But I wanna make you wanna marry me. But I wanna make you wanna marry me. But I wanna make you wanna marry me. But yeah, sell it. If he doesn't want it back and you don't want it, then sell it. He's ignoring me, but I still love him. Tips on how I can get over him.
You can get over somebody, but get it under somebody. I'm joking.
I mean, you're not joking. I mean, you know, sorry. My friendship with my best friend of 14 years isn't the same anymore. I don't know what to do. Yo, you know, like friendship breakups actually hurt. Like I see breakups are so, yes, it's but friendship breakup, nah, 14 years, dude.
I don't think I've ever been close to someone like that.
So fuck me.
Dude, you're not going anywhere. I don't know what you mean.
No, like friendship breakups hurt. I've been in one that really like it's my soul. I think talk to your friends. Sometimes it's very important to realize when you guys have outgrown each other. And when your friendship has served its purpose, you know? So that might be the case. As much as it might suck, it might be the case. And I think that you guys talking about it and coming to the conclusion of where you're going forward with your friendship without making it seem like you guys are beefing is very important. So yeah, that's my advice. Ma'am? Okay, next one. I'm 23 and HIV positive. It's been 2 years since I found out. It's very hard to date. I can't open up about it because of stigma.
You don't need to tell them until it's like important for them to know. Like until your relationship gets to a point where okay, they need to know. You understand what I'm saying? If they leave, they leave. You understand? And that's not the person for you. You know, you want to be able to be comfortable enough to tell that person.
That's true.
And you understand the person that okay, that person will stay if I say or will leave. You understand? Like you must have it. You know, a level.
Yeah, I think I agree with Matabo in that sense that I think you can't just be if you're not comfortable with opening up about your status to everybody, then you're not obliged to. But I think when you start becoming committed to somebody, especially if you start becoming sexually active, it's very important to let somebody know that, you know, this is very important to let somebody know about your status. And I understand why you're scared to tell people because of the stigma, but I think it's also important to be with somebody who's mature enough to understand that if necessary measures are taken, it does not, you know, you won't get infected. And also it's important to be somebody that's mature enough to understand that this doesn't make you any less human, it doesn't make you any less, do you understand? It just means there are certain things that have to change about certain things. So it's very important that you don't end up now compromising your comfort, especially because you're the person that's living it, now because you feel like you need to tell every second Tom, Dick and Harry. It's not important. I really think it's important to associate yourself with people who are mature enough to understand that you being HIV positive does not make you any less human
or less deserving of anything.
Exactly. But if you feel that you're speaking to somebody for a long enough time that you're comfortable enough to open up to them about it, then do it. But if you are judged or if he leaves you because of it, then he's not the one for you, baby, and that's fine. The one that is unwilling to accept you will come. What's the best way to ask your parents to take you to therapy?
I'm really not trying to make it a race thing, but it's life. With black parents it's different, because automatically they think like mental health is attention. You put yourself in that person, like you just want attention, and black people don't have those things because you're privileged enough to have a roof over your head and you have clothes, and other children were not. And
it makes sense because that's how they were raised.
It makes sense. It does make sense. As much as we adapt to our parents must also learn to adapt to us, because we can't it can't be to the generation that we in. As much as we try every day to adapt to their generation, they must also try to adapt to our generation. It can't be a one-way road. It's a relationship of two people here, and we can't be working one here. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna level a playing, you know. So all I'm saying,
you need to, especially if you're dealing with an older generation where them having to deal with mental health hasn't really been a thing. Like for them it was like, it is what it is, life goes on, we move. Do you understand? That was literally their whole entire life. until now they're faced with children in a new generation where these children are coming to them with anxiety and depression, and they're just like,
what?
Those are white people things, you know. So I think it's very important to help them, make them understand what it is you're going through, why you think you're going through it, and why therapy will be beneficial for you as a person. Do you understand? I have an ex which I've hurt by not being there when he was sick, but I had problems of my own when he was sick. Problem is, I want to text him on his birthday because I realized that I've made a mistake because I love him, and I shouldn't have dumped him. Question is, should I text him back and tell him how I feel? I think you should.
Not I always say, yeah, speak your mind. You know, when you leave that situation, you don't have anything that's left. Like, you feel like there's no weight over your shoulders anymore. When you leave that situation, if they decide whatever they want to decide with what you said to them, you leave and you know what's up. You're free. Your spirit is okay.
I think the way in which the relationship ended, he was justified completely to be mad. Because my chat is, I understand you were going through something, but it's important to realize that you need to communicate that to your partner. You understand? Because if I'm going through something and you're going through something, so I can't be there for you, but I want you to be here for me, it's tricky. Do you understand? Because it's like, you knew he was sick. You knew he was sick. You're going through something, but that's not a good enough excuse to not, you know, let him know.
The fact
you understand?
that you're going through something too.
Exactly. And even if you're going through something, I'm sure that somewhere in your day, once you could just be like, how are you feeling? You know, something like that. So he was justified to be mad. I don't know why you guys broke up, but I think do apologize first of all, and I don't think it would be a bad thing to actually text him. Unless he feels he wants nothing to do with you, then you have to give him his space. Should you have sex as a teenager?
You don't have to.
I think the first thing you need to do is understand your body and be comfortable in your own body. And understand, my chat is, you need to understand what sex actually is. And like beyond what you see on the movies, you need to understand what it is beyond the physical, and also you need to be comfortable in your own body, because the problem is then you end up overly exposing yourself to sexual behavior at a very young age, which could have many repercussions as you grow older.
I think also people must also understand, guys, it's okay to not have sex.
It is. It's okay.
It's generally so fine. Like, it's none of
it's okay to have sex. It's okay not to have sex.
Because the minute you rush yourself into something like that, it doesn't end well at all. It doesn't end well at all. So what I'm saying is, don't listen to what people have to say about your life. It's your life. It's yours. You choose how you want to live it, because only you know what's best for yourself. So if I know you feel like you're not gonna have sex, don't do it. If you feel like you want to, then take the necessary precautions to make sure that you're protected and you're okay. But other than that, it's your life. Do what you feel is good for you.
It's good for you. And I think you also really, guys, it's so important to make sure that you're not just jumping into very big decisions because everybody's doing it. Do you understand? Sex, you know what the thing is? Sex is different for many people.
True.
For some people, it's really just sex. Like, it's just, you know? For other people, it's bigger than just us having sex. Do you understand? It's about comfort. It's about actually knowing the person that you are. It's about spiritual exchange for other people. It's something bigger than just sex. For me personally, it's something bigger than just physical one-on-one. Whereas for other people, it's not that deep, and that's okay. So it's important for you to understand your body, understand that you're comfortable with your body, and that whoever you decide to do this thing with, you're comfortable
safe.
with.
You feel safe.
You're safe with, yeah. What should you do if you're dating somebody that you like but don't love? Do you think love comes as you're in the relationship, or do you think you need to be in love with the person first before you commit to a relationship?
In love. But
do you think you need to love the person? I personally think love develops.
Love comes as it comes. You understand what I'm saying?
I think
I'm not saying that you must be in love when you feel. I mean, it's okay for you to be in love before you date the person. But all I'm saying is you don't have to be in love.
In love.
Right? And if you still you guys are dating, you guys still like him, you only like him,
it's fine.
It will grow.
But you know, I've always said, guys, love is a choice. Being in love, you can't control being in love with somebody. That's emotion, that it happens like, but choosing to love somebody, that's a choice, because you're making the choice that every day I'm gonna choose you. Every day when you do A, B, C, D, F, G, as long as it's not detrimental to my health, I'm gonna choose you. So don't rush into saying I love you. Don't rush into loving somebody, because you have to be certain that I am going to make the choice to choose this person every single time. Do you understand? Falling in love with somebody, I personally think you can't help it. You fall in love, it just goes and you're like, wow, you're a con girl. Do you understand? But yeah, I think, especially if you're young, the love will come as the relationship.
The love will come.
You fall more in love with your person
every day,
every single day.
Every day you're like, it's enough, and you're
like, I don't think I can like you more than this, and then they shock you.
They just hit on top,
and
then
they're like,
oh my god.
Oh, love. A wonderful thing. I'm in grade 10 and I'm in grade 7, and I really like this Jane that's in grade 10. She also really likes me. My sister saw our chats one day and vowed that if I ever talk to him again, she'll go to my parents, which she has every right to, because I would too.
Where you are in grade 7 and where he is in grade 10.
Baby.
It's
Nana.
not the same.
Nana.
It's no.
You just said
also me as your sister, I would go kill.
Also me as the mother of the Neo Nation, I am saying no.
No.
I refuse. No. I don't care whether it's eagle or not. No.
Even him, that grade 10 boy. The grade 7
primary arts and culture, technology, EMS.
He's applying for varsity.
Yeah, I can.
He's applying for varsity.
He has an ID.
Do you understand?
Why now doesn't even know her passport number? No. I'm embarrassed by my man's weight. He wasn't this big when we met. Do I tell him or do I just mize? First of all, does he like his weight?
True.
Because if he likes his weight,
true,
get over yourself. It has nothing to do with you.
True.
The same way that he could have met you when you were skinny, and then when he said, oh, you want to be slim thick, and he doesn't like slim thick, is the same way that he could decide he wants to be a chunk. He wants to be a jungle gym.
True.
He wants to be a chunk.
True.
So if he's comfortable in his body, you're gonna have to let him be. But if he's not comfortable in his body, then all you have to do, I'm assuming then you'd vocalize the fact that but I'm gaining weight. You have to support him.
What if men are not? I don't think men are as vocal as we are. But I'll wait.
I don't know,
man.
If he's not comfortable in his body, then help him. If he is comfortable in his body, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm lesbian and scared to come out to my father because he's always making homophobic comments. I know if I came out, the homophobic comments will become less, but what if they don't become less and they become worse?
Let me tell you. As much as, like, I don't even know how to put that. Like, for me, like, it's just a thing of, you know, in your life, right, you have people that you are comfortable with. You have people that you're with all the time, right? And I think tell those people first. Then be comfortable in them first.
Create your own
so that, like, create your own comfort.
Closet, yeah.
Like, be comfortable with the people around you, so that the minute you tell Baholo, I guess,
it's not taboo.
It's not, you know, like, you have people that are supporting you. You have people that are there for you. You have people, like, you don't feel alone when Baholo decide that they're gonna go their own way. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You may make sure that by the time you tell your parents, you are comfortable with your people, that they're there for you. And even if your parents decide to go left and be unnecessary, then you have people there that you don't feel alone.
Unless it's making your life very difficult to live.
True.
Because then they're constantly asking about when you're gonna marry a man, when you're gonna this. One day when they're busy asking you questions, just be like, I'm gay. Simple. And that's that. The same way they should just be like, I'm straight, I'm gay. It's really, don't make it taboo, because it's not, it shouldn't be taboo. Do you understand? Because it's not a choice that you made. It's your sexuality.
It's who you are.
It's who you are. If you accept yourself and you've made peace with it, and everybody around you that you're comfortable has accepted you, then they won't have a choice but to accept you because you're not going to change. Do you understand?
I think when they realize that you're comfortable and you, as much as parents are like, no, I think parents don't admit, as long as you're happy and you're comfortable and you're safe, then
I mean, there are some people's parents who are very homophobic. But you know what I've realized? Trying to hide your sexuality and trying to hide behind another identity, all in the name of I don't want my parents to disown me, I don't want my, is only gonna make your life worse because it's who you are.
True.
So in our opinion, create your own closets, and once you're comfortable, your comfort, then you can just tell them. And don't make it taboo. It's who you are. Own it. Alright. Alright guys, so that is where we're going to end it for today. Okay, I'd like to leave this video as a very long. Okay, please do tell us if you guys want a second episode of the nation's perspective. Alright, and then we will cook up a little something for you. Okay, just by the way, I'm gonna have different guests. Sometimes it's gonna be me, sometimes it's gonna be the two of us, sometimes it's gonna be me and my mom, my sister, do you understand? Exactly. So yeah, please do tell me how you guys felt about it. And yeah, so please hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Comment below for any more videos you'd like to see. And last but not the least, subscribe to my channel for more craziness. Bye guys.